कौन है उसके बारे में जानकारी विस्तार से लेंगे और बात करेंगे इसमें क्या कार्यक्रम हुआ है। तो हम संदीप मारवा के स्टूडियो में है जहाँ पर कार्यक्रम चल रहा है और कार्यक्रम जो किया गया है वो सुबह 9 बजे से स्टार्ट किया गया था और इसकी जो समाप्ति की जा रही है वो समथिंग 2:30 से 3 बजे के बीच समाप्ति हो रही है। और हम जानकारी लेंगे और आगे वार्ता करेंगे कि इसमें कार्यक्रम जो विशेष रखा गया है वो किस पर्पज़ पर रखा गया है और इस कार्यक्रम का क्या उद्देश्य है। आप देख रहे हैं सच खरवा पप्पन ठाकुर के साथ में, कैमरामैन ओसामा ठाकुर के साथ में। कार्यक्रम रखा गया मारवा सिटी स्टूडियो कॉम्प्लेक्स में रखा गया है क्योंकि फिल्म सिटी जो मारवा का जो कार्यक्रम है उसी में जो कार्यक्रम को रखा गया है और इसमें लेके आपके पूर्व पश्चिम उत्तर दक्षिण से सभी गणमान्य उपस्थित थे। इसके साथ साथ में शहर गाज़ियाबाद की कुछ मुख्य हस्ती भी इसमें उपस्थित थी। इसमें आपको नज़र आ रहे होंगे सभी। और इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए संदीप मारवा द्वारा दीप उज्ज्वल किया गया। उसके साथ साथ में लोगों का परिचय किया गया जो इसमें सभी लोगों ने आके शिरकत की थी। और ये जो कार्यक्रम रखा गया था ये माइकॉन जो कि एक आजकल देखा होगा आपने चल रहा है, इसमें एक कूपन का दिया गया है कि इसमें आप अपना एक मोबाइल से एक ऐप लोड करेंगे और एक लोड करने के बाद में उसमें आपको एक कॉइन मिलते रहेंगे। कॉइन में आपके आगे पैसे में बढ़ोतरी होती रहेगी। लेकिन ये कॉइन का सिलसिला कब तक चलेगा और कहाँ तक ये बढ़ेगा इसकी पूरी विस्तार से जानकारी
in touch with each other for a very long time on telephone and we've been sharing some of the best ideas possible as far as artificial intelligence is concerned, blockchain is concerned, and many new techniques and technology which are going to touch now education in a shortest period of time, probably which many people are not even aware of. Well, there's a small story which I would love to narrate to you before I jump to the main conclusion of the day. Yes, a friend of mine who wanted to order a food in the evening to a well-known restaurant, he called up, Mr. Chopra called up Moti Mahal. Let's start with that. And he ordered, कि साहब मुझे, I need 2 naans, 1 makhani dal. Name or word, the shopkeeper, the restaurant owner said, "Thank you, Mr. Chopra, for your wonderful order." Hey, how do you know my name? He says, "Sir, I can, of course I know you very well. You've been a customer of this restaurant." He says, write down my address. Sir, I have your address. You stay in 820 Defense Colony, New Delhi. Yes, you know my address. That's pretty good. Sir, may I suggest you something? This is the restaurant owner is talking to the customer. May I help you, sir? How are you going to help me? Tandoori chicken. He says, who are you to suggest me what I have to eat? It's my wish. I have ordered what I feel like ordering. You are suggesting me these orders? Sir, it is very important. This is my duty to suggest you. He says, well, why? Sir, because your sugar is very high. He said, how do you know my sugar is high? He said, yes, sir, I can see that also on my computer. He said, no, not to worry. I had my medicine and I'm comfortable, very comfortable to have this kind of a food. He says, sorry, sir, you haven't purchased your medicine from last 1 month. He says, how do you know? Yes, sir, there is no bill of chemist to educate about the fundamentals of blockchain and cryptocurrency. European Digital University. And here now we are going to the light for the lamp. The next thing is lighting the lamp. So I would like to invite Dr. Sandeep Marwa, DP Singh, and Dr. Susan. Susan, this is our traditional. Everything starts from lighting of the lamp. Started thousands of years back.
गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय
Oh, that's the problem. That is why the GST notice has already been issued to you. Yes, the customer got a little surprised, but that yes, this is the beginning of blockchain. Why I'm narrating this? So that you can very well take this joke back home and realize that now things are not that simple it used to be. Rather, is going to be now much more simple than what you are thinking. You have already one beautiful card in your pocket which is called Aadhaar card. And Aadhaar card is a beginning of blockchain in India. Probably 70% of the Indian population would have gone confused. Aadhaar, which and the government is trying to tell you that we are trying to make your life easy and comfortable. And this is how this blockchain has already started. Professor Siddique, he took this responsibility solely that yes, my government may not be able to touch the nooks and corners of this country, the plus and minuses in this country. Let me support my government, do my best, and 9 union territories of India to start with, and slowly and gradually we will shout about this beautiful technology to all the 196 countries of the world. Let's give a big hand to Professor Siddique. Which I saw in Professor Siddique, I said, not to worry, you have another friend, and whatever little support I can provide you in this mission, in this whole project, probably would love to give you. And I joined the rail. Probably if he is the engine, then I may be the first compartment which is already attached to this beautiful. Happy today. This is the 5th event which is connected to blockchain, and we have so far already one-to-one basis, we have already talked to more than 10,000 people in all these 5 sessions, and we are so thankful to media for actually uplifting each and every seminar, each and every summit of blockchain, and throwing to millions. And the best part is that once you are on media, you are not only in India, but you are in different parts of the country at the same time. Your single Facebook contains thousands of friends, and you have friends from all over the world. And that's the best part, that in a span of all these 4 to 5 major events what we have conducted so far, large number of coverages have been published and been taken on a visual media, and the voice has been spread to large number of people in a big way. We're very happy that today Professor Siddique has also decided to launch this beautiful coin, which is going to be titled as My Coin. And this is a very big attraction for each and everyone who's right now here, and also going to be attraction for all those people who are listening, or going to read, or going to see these visuals probably after this webinar, after this seminar. I think it's a very auspicious day, and I'm recollecting 2 lines for Professor Siddique कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणा कर. Whether it is north, south, east or west, whether you are in India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or you are standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman, what you can see with your naked eyes, and these 2 things are your thinking and your feelings. On this very auspicious day, let's pray. Hey Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings, so that I can do good deeds, and through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. Keep my mic down. There'll be another, at least 200,000 kids must have born on this earth. And you can imagine, in a span of probably another 6-8 months, this whole world is going to be almost 8 billion. So we all have decided to bring the whole world together through this beautiful campaign of blockchain and now with my coin. And I'm sure the feelings and the ideas what Professor Siddique is been carrying, he'll be able to deliver to this country first and slowly and gradually to the whole world. And 2 lines I'm recollecting, very important, कि जिस ओर चले हम मस्ती में झुक जाए उधर अंबर भूतल, आजाद वतन के वाशिंदे, हर गीत हमारा है बादल. विविध प्रांत है अपनी अपनी भाषा के अभिमानी हम, लेकिन सबसे पहले दुनिया वालों हिंदुस्तानी. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Is a universal icon.
Please बैठिए बैठिए.
Universal icons, universal icons. Now we are going to do. Everybody, please, sir, please don't go. You also have to download the wallet. Trust wallet. Everybody should download. After this, we will teach you how to do it. Please come and dedicate the mic coin to
Humanity.
humanity. That's what we say. For educating the 8 billion people on earth about the fundamentals of blockchain and cryptocurrency. We are here to educate the world.
Yes.
First thing is learn to earn. Don't do any mistake. First you understand what is technology. This is the book.
Humanity. And let's give a big hand to this coin, my coin. Wonderful.
So it's one of my passions, and throughout the years, it's just been, you just come across so many situations, and just really seeing how the system is broken, it needs to change, and really having a passion on how I can make that change, and thinking about, I'm only one person, how can I really get this out to the masses? And just learning along the way that, just one little thing can help, and that ripple effect will just keep going and eventually snowball. And actually 10 years later, to a goal of being around world-class business leaders, professionals, people from communities, leading their communities, educators, governments, heads of state, I'm here. I've had the pleasure of meeting Professor Siddique and jumping in on the mission because I've seen this global mission, and I'm very honored. This is the first time that I've been to India, and it's just been such a profound experience. I've only been here 2 days. It feels being around Professor Siddique and how busy he is. It feels like I've been here and here. But it's just been quite an honor, and I'm just so glad. Some of my experiences, I've been in crypto for about a year now. The reason why I came into crypto is because my son, he used to come into my practice and help take over, I call it traditional investing, where we invest in the traditional sense of the industry. And he didn't like it. He saw how broken it was. He saw how our governments, especially in Canada, how they control everything. And it's not a win-win situation. I'm not sure if you know the tax laws in Canada, but we certainly pay a lot of income tax. At every turn, we're paying tax. And it's very hard to get ahead. Just for instance, if somebody was making $100,000, which is relatively average income now in Canada, to earn $100,000, you're giving over to the government and your tax is almost
കാനഡ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി, യൂറോപ്യൻ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയുടെ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് എന്നെ ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് വരുന്നതിന് തയ്യാറായിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ പേരിൽ ഒരു താങ്ക്സ് പറയുന്നു, നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. നാട്ടില് ഓരോരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പുതിയ പുതിയ തൊഴിലുകൾ ആരംഭിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി മാതൃക പോലെ നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കാറുണ്ട്. ഇത് പഴയ കാലം മുതൽ കേരളത്തിൽ ആദ്യം അവൽ മില്ല് തുടങ്ങിയ കാലത്ത് 48 വർഷം മുന്നേ അവൽ മില്ല് അന്നത്തെ കാലത്തും പൊല്യൂഷൻ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് പൊല്യൂഷൻ ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ അവാർഡ് 28 വർഷം മുന്നേ ഗവൺമെൻറ് മാതൃകാ പ്ലാന്റിൻ്റെ അവാർഡ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഗവൺമെൻറ് അവാർഡ്.
Floods in Kerala due to they had opened all the Mullaperiyar dams and stuff, so we had flood in Kerala. For that also he has given suggestions to the CM.
बिटकॉइन के जरिए, डिफरेंट कॉइन के जरिए हमारे देश के लोगों को छला गया है, लोगों का पैसा बर्बाद हुआ है. कोई अपनी बहन का पैसे की शादी का पैसा लगा देता है, कोई ज़मीन बेच के लगा देता है, कोई अपना घर गिरवी रख के लगा देता है। इन सब चीज़ों को
assets sit offline and 20% sit online. So if there ever was somebody that was trying to hack into your wallet, there's also a 24-hour customer service that you have access to at any time for help on anything. And
How many users you have currently now in Rohi wallet?
right now we're over about 6,000 users, just over 6,000 users right now.
What's your target in next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, we'll have over 1 million downloads with the Rui wallet.
10-year-old child can understand how to open blockchain and crypto, just like you are using the Paytm, just like you are using the WhatsApp. If you know how to open WhatsApp, if you know how to open Paytm, you can open cryptocurrency also. But only thing, first you have to understand about the logic. First you understand about the technology, how it works. Otherwise it is very difficult, because it took me lot of years, 4 or 5 years traveling around the world to understand all these things, but I can convince them in a proper way. So with me, Dr. Singh, he is the person behind my coin, and we have
Change the world is it's going to come to many industries, and right now the internet carries information, and the next level is exchanging the value of money through the internet. And so it's very important that people are educated in the proper way, so they know how it's going to change all of these industries. So for example, people will be able to buy real estate through cryptocurrencies. The biggest thing is, I know from Canada, a lot of people send money back home, and they use different outlets like Western Union, which is very, very expensive. So coming with different types of blockchain and developments, they would be able to send money back to their families at a much reasonable rate, or sometimes even with no charge, depending on what type of product that they're going to be in. So it's it is a very beautiful thing, and we're just here to educate first. That's most important. Like anything in life, you need to be educated and aware, and it's a big mission, and we're just so happy and thankful that everybody's coming together to do for the people first, for it's a win-win.
wallet, how it is different from Trust wallet, Rui wallet. Okay.
Sure. Rui wallet is a hybrid wallet. It covers the centralized and the decentralized side of how you can trade money. And what's really great of military security, it's end-to-end encryption. The other thing that's
How we are using the BMW car now, how we are using the electricity. So every time some new technologies will come in the world, every time, from time to time. A recorded history we call 4th Industrial Revolution technology. 4th Industrial Revolution technology. The first Industrial Revolution started in the 18th century with the through the invention of steam engine. 18th century, the Europeans brought the steam engine. Okay? And in the 19th century, the mechanization come. Invention of motor cars, invention of aeroplane, all this happened in the 19th century. For example, when first time the car happened in this, because they never saw something moving without a bullock, without a horse, without a donkey and all, first time. So it's like that whenever a new technology come, people will be scared, people will be amazed, like that. So now the blockchain technology come to unite the humanity. It is against centralization of power and money. Centralization of power and money. Because last 400 years, we have been suffering from centralization of power and money brought by the British people. They ruled the entire world with the mission centralization of power and money. Because of the centralization of power and money, 99% of the wealth and power of this world vested in the hands of less than 1% of people and groups. The earth is having, the universe is having enough money, but people are suffering because the money and power in the hands of few people. That is the demerits of decentralization of power and money. Okay, so now the blockchain technology means decentralization of power and money. To meet me, and he told me that he wants to educate all of Odisha about blockchain technology. So that is why he is in the government industry for the last 28 years. So say a few words. We are going to give the citation very soon. Okay.
फाइनेंस की दुनिया का बेमिसाल संगम। हर खुशियों को लेंगे आप जी, बस अपने जीवन में इस्तेमाल करें।
77